Hi, and welcome to this video. We are going to be reviewing the game of DrBladeSteel from the community. They are new to Vyper, so we're going to try and help them out get a little bit better. This is their build, and we're going to see how they do. Remember, if you like this type of content, let me know down below. And if you want your own game reviewed, it doesn't have to be strictly to Vyper. I know that's the only ones I've mainly done lately, but if you want your game, regardless of who it is, let me know, whether in the Discord or down below in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to do that. And with that out of the way, hope you enjoy. So this is good already. Mainly picks. I'm very not used to going for picks and identifying when and where to go for them. Okay. How comfy are you with your sliding? Do I need to yell at you with your sliding at all? Yell at you. Yelling is the wrong word. Do I need to remind you or advise you on your sliding? Are you good with your sliding? Very? Okay, you're good. All right. That one you could melee can't kill the minion if you wanted to, which probably wasn't too bad. Either one of them. Do you know about mantle sliding and how to do it? No. Yeah, so what you're doing right now, that's exactly kind of what you do, is just poke on, or just focus on trying to secure deny. So right now you're doing good. You learned it from me? All right. So once you start using that, Vyper is fantastic to leverage mental sliding. So as you get more comfy, you will do great with her with doing that. So just go ahead and whatever. I don't know if you do it in this game or start using it in this game. Your future games, you'll start seeing the benefits of it. That's good. You're doing good so far. Nice, Sue. Those flasks suck. I hate the flasks. Good use of the shadows. So yeah, now you can come up here and break them. So like I said, with the mantle jump, that's why I asked, because you were double jumping up here. You can just jump to the side at which you will mantle, and then you can crouch and you will mantle slide into boxes or whatever and shoot them. So instead of wasting a stamina, like I said, future you will knows now. Yeah, so that's as soon as you saw the binding ward, that's Warden's Cage, the anchor. You should try to get out of that as soon as you can. So that's why you die here. I know the parry. That's good to get Envenom though on him. Nice job though. This is a decent trade. This is a good trade. I don't know actually where you die right here. But that, I mean, you came back good with it, but the amount of damage, like when you see that binding ward, try to get out of it. And since I shouldn't pause on pause. Since you are being really aggressive right now, your wave is right here. You don't want them to attack you. So as soon as Lash back off, they will attack you. You got to watch your health. Those minions can do a lot of damage. So you should either be over here playing, or I would honestly just back off completely. You know about the word? Okay. Yeah, just back up. You don't want to take any extra damage right now. Like you took 30 while you're already low, and there he is. So watch your minion wave pressure. He should back off. You don't need to press up there. Yeah, he shouldn't have been up there. He almost killed him though. Yeah, again, you're taking a little too much damage. So yeah, you're taking one of these ones is from the minions only. You have a different hero, but okay. Yeah, it's yeah, it's apologize, but yeah. So at least in this one instance, when you're low health, at least you need to be a little more cautious. So you can't really tank the minion waves, and one of these ones is from the minions, and over 100 when you only have 300 health because you're low is a lot. So when you get that low, try to work on being wave conscious when you're low health, or at least minion conscious to not get hit by them. I mean, he did die for us. That's good. Avern's moment, yeah. That's definitely makes sense. You can't tank and reheal off of that. Nice for being supportive for your Lash. You could have bought then while you're dead.
Don't mess with me.
You can shoot. You can poke. I know I'm saying on this one, like don't put. Like you either get closer or like you can be a tad closer. You can also poke with your dagger on the minions. 9 seconds isn't terribly long, so before the minion wave, you can poke with your dagger. So so you talked about picks. So this time, so those opportunities, you see him. He has low health. I know that there's binding ward going on. If you rush this guy right here, you can get him to pop his little quantum ball where he goes away, but you can be really kind of aggressive because you have health now. So you can be aggressive. You can tank the minion waves. You can put venom on him. So you could actually do a lot of damage on this dynamo right now. So this is a time where I would say you don't need you could like, you can kind of poke-ish like you just did. Like if you were here sooner, you could have poked, but this is a perfect time for you, like you just talked about, looking for engagement. When you see your health is full or mostly full and they are half health or less, that is a great time to put at least venom. You don't even have to shoot him if you don't want to, and you can put venom on him. And then like I said, he's gonna have to decide to either tank it or go into his little ball where he gives fire rate or fucking quantum. So he's gonna have to make a choice to either do that if he's you know, a better player, or he's just gonna have to take the damage, and that's probably gonna be close to 200 damage. And he probably has fucking, you can't, hold on, we can't pause change team and while it's paused. Regardless, with how much health he has, this would be a great time for that you to, like, you can just pop venom and then go jump on the warden. So I would have just done that. Like I said, you didn't even have to fully engage, just go put venom and then back away and then go clear the minion wave or help your lash out with the warden, one of them. But yeah, you see a character low health, look for getting venom, and not like directly getting venom. It's a side or a back thing. So like right here, you can go up there and put a venom, but he healed. So like this is great. Venom, go venom. Okay, that's good. If you, like I said, so if you did it earlier though, you would have got 2 of them. So it was like kind of really good. Yeah, like that. So you used ult there. Did you expect ult to kill it, or did you use it to try to save Lash? And if you get more comfy, you did say you had hours, you can double jump over his wave. I don't think I would have used bullet. You were futzing with venom there. Yeah, I saw you put it at the end. So you know you can put venom on while they're bullet. So I probably like that looked kind of panicky, but in the future, if you do that again, since he's the lower health, he would be the better one to get venom on. I know it looks very kind of panicky, so I mean I get it. Bolo with venom, yeah, like I said, your venom went on the wrong person, so I get it. Oh, you're trying to do the thing. Okay, yeah, you're working on it. You're kind of getting it. You have to like be, yeah, there you go. You have to be right there, and you can do the same thing on that side. This camp is close. You got on the last hit, so you know about it. You're trying to do about mechanics. Yeah, I got you. And if you do mantle sliding, you can just jump on the ledge, slide. You don't even have to shoot the gold statues, and you can shoot the boxes. So trying to break those at the same time is good. Lash needs help. Yeah, I wouldn't even go over there at that. So if you get Quicksilver this early, you should put a point into if you get Quicksilver this early in the game, put your point into dagger so that you get the cooldown, because then it's 5 seconds. So just an FYI. And then you should, nice. One of y'all should try to focus on getting the fortitude. These buffs are a good priority. This is good. Put venom. Put venom. Put venom. Venom a tad early or sooner, but that's good. That was good. Oh, and if you probably daggered him, you might have killed him. But
what's the matter? You don't want to play with me no more?
You know about the parrying as Abrams? One of you should do that, right? Go parry the. I would have backed off a little sooner because of Dynamo having his black hole. You don't fully understand it? Okay. If you slide into melee range, I'm surprised you haven't tried it with Abrams. If you slide, or if anyone's in melee range against the Guardian, and when he whacks with his staff or whatever it is, right? His spear, if you whack with it, you can parry it. So it buys some time, or it basically stops them from attacking a little bit. You can only do it like every 5 seconds. But if you slide up there and you parry it, you'll slightly stun him. But the main thing is you stop him from doing the beam from your minions or your buddy. You've done it, you just don't know why to do it. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So that's why. It helps protects your minions or your buddy from taking extra damage, and it slows them from attacking. So it basically adds like 1 to 2 seconds of DPS, or 1 to 2 seconds of keeping. It's not DPS. It adds like 1 to 2 seconds of keeping one of your teammates or minions alive longer, because it prevents them from attacking. So that's the biggest reason why. And there's the mechanic with the walker too, where if you can slide underneath the walker and bait the walker slam out and get out of it in time, that's a good interrupt as well. It's like having mana counts as a form. Yeah, basically. Good luck not getting shot. And yeah, like I said, that's a good thing that you can do with the walkers too, is getting the stun. It was a getaway escape. Yeah, so during this downtime with these minions, you should help for either get a little closer, provide some cover, or break boxes while you're waiting, one of them, or get the buff. Since you're half health, actually, this is a good time while they're up there and kind of in their face. The wave is shoved. Your new wave is here. You can let Lash kind of soak and manage, or your other lane partner. And since you're half health, this is a perfect time. You can go get on your bounce pad, go get the fortitude, and get the boxes on your way back. So and you can use the boxes to help keep your soul lead. And then your other lane partner takes all the current lane souls. So you would think I should say that volatility for the Mo and Krill. Then you should just ping, like if you don't know, just ping and be like, hey, you should get this, because I've done that too. Like, person, go get that buff. If you don't talk or you don't ping it, you could, or if you don't talk, you could try pinging it, save someone, or draw around it by holding your scoreboard button, tab button, mine's tab, right? And you could then just left click to draw around the fortitude, or whatever buff. If no one gets it, just be selfish for now until, you know, other people get it. But I mean, you're right. Like Lash and Mo would be more inclined to get it, but you're at a point right now where you could use it, so you can go be selfish. Especially when there's no communication. So yeah, you backed off here, so this is a time. Go get boxes or get a buff. Engage their collective brain cells. Yeah. So instead of poking this and spending time over here right now, because you're not doing a whole lot. You're missing souls. You're kind of trying to provide some support for Lash, and now you're taking on some damage. You can go try to look for times to get souls. 10-4, 10-4. So you also get stamina. I haven't seen you really hurting too much for stamina. Something that you should consider, especially this lane, and especially the comp. Like Baby Snakes mentioned, I think you should, you know, be open to it. You haven't been hurting for stamina. You've been doing good with your stamina. So I don't know if necessarily would have gotten the stamina now that I'm looking at it. Rather, like, I didn't have a problem with it. The stamina recovery is good, but what I'm getting at is spirit shielding and reactive would be great in this situation, because both of them would trigger it. You've changed it in my position and your ability. Yeah, so I would leave it as a high priority flex. Excuse me, a high priority flex slot, or hold off on it. The only thing I was getting at is spirit shielding or reactive, I think, would be a little bit better, because if you didn't have it, you could buy it right now, right? 800, you would have 16. So either one of these would be really good. They both would trigger it. Reactive gives you resistance, and then spirit shielding with extra regen. So you would have even more. You would get up to 8. So I would consider getting would have gotten the barriers, or look into the next time when you're like thinking, you're like, man, I'm getting a lot of instantaneous spirit burst, or like the knockups, which almost all their teams have. So either one in this situation would work out well. If there was only one of them, I would say spirit shielding, but either one would be good. So just look at that as options next time. Because his binding would trigger it, his wave would trigger it, his black hole would trigger it. Haze sleep dart triggers it, Billy triggers it, Holiday triggers it. Pocket does not. So Pocket's the only one that does it. Sustain against Spirit is definitely a big issue. So that right now, you're kind of in their face while this lane is pressured. You're just kind of poking and not really sure what to do. Go get your centers or go steal their centers. Well, now they're engaged, so you need to be up here. But instead of doing this, you can be like, yo, Lash, I'm going to get centers, or ping centers or just type centers. That was a good knife. Yeah. If you see healing right, your priority should be trying to pop it. So I don't know if you saw that originally while you're playing. You want to break healing right as soon as you can. Just sneeze on them. Yeah. I actually surprised he didn't black hole. I would have tried to Petri him. That's a good venom. That's how you want to like apply venom. Centers are really good. I missed it. It's okay. So Lash is still up here. What do you buy? Opening is good. So you can either provide support up there for him, or like I said, you have nothing to do right now. Get boxes, get the neutrals, but mainly get the centers because centers are up. Nice dagger. I'm glad you're keeping pressure. You can Petri him. This is an okay time to Petri. Don't even venom. Well, now you have to wait this out. Petri. This is okay. This is okay time. This is just immediately do it because you want to. Because the reason why is that if you Petri him immediately instead of sliding, I guess they already got that, but you can take their neutral over here and then get out. So you would like Petri to kill him quicker, and the quicker you can kill them, the quicker you can take their camps. That's the reason why. It's not really like you didn't need it. It was we need to kill him quicker so that we can take their stuff and deny them stuff. That's why. So if you see an opportunity like that, assuming you didn't use it on the Dynamo earlier, think of like, oh, we kill him. Nobody is on green at all. I can look at there's 2 camps for sure. And then of course the boxes with this one and then that one. And then the buffs are about to be up because it's a bit of a delay, but buffs are up in like 10-ish seconds. So you could, like for Lash is doing this now. Well, maybe he's not, I don't know. But you can go up there and get them. Clear this wave, and then you just back off. You clear this wave, pop the healing right because he still has healing right, and then you back off, take the church if you can, or take the rooftop. Taking quite a bit of damage. So you're gonna die, I think, or I guess you still have a bit until you die. You're gonna get out. Okay, that's good. Your Guardian's still full health, but I would be playing behind the Guardian because you're taking minion damage. And there's times where you taking the damage instead of your Guardian is worth it, but you got 2 people in your face while you only have 350 health, and it's going down steadily from the minions. And then you took a wave, but another wave's hard. That's okay, but you need to start backing up, and you need to, Lash is coming back down. So this is good. Always that minion damage. Yeah, the thing is though, you don't really think about it. You get speed boost this. When you get speed boost at 6 minutes, this is a perfect time. You need a speed boost to get back to heal and get back to Lash. This is a speed boost moment. So it's perfectly fine to speed boost to go heal. Are you staying here till 1600 or just for funsies? Yeah, see, like if you should have went back to green. So Lash is okay right now. So I would take this camp. You can take that camp ish. You can go back and finish that camp ish. Lash is taking a camp. You would have been okay to go up there. Instead of, yeah, I wouldn't have gone up in here yet. But wait for that. Now Lash is here. Now it would have been okay to engage. So like you were talking about like looking for ways to kind of engage. If we're an ult you or someone, just bet Petri. Yeah, it's almost worth it. Yeah, because you can wait out his. It doesn't. By the time Petri goes away, it doesn't last the full length of his ult. So you know his ult lasts, where the fuck is it? 6 seconds. Petri only lasts 2. So instead of taking the auto damage, and he's really been hurting you a lot, just go ahead. Let's go ahead just to like. You can, especially since they lowered the cooldown on Petri, you don't have to be as conservative. When it was a fucking 2-minute cooldown, I totally get it. But a minute and a half and then almost a little over a minute, you can use it a little bit more frequently. So you're talking about like kind of looking at ways to like how to like fire initiate to give you time your team to get away from. Yeah, exactly. So for that one, like I wouldn't have like super poked like right in the face. Your wave's here. Go back up here. Good. Oh no, you can go back. You could have like waited to this. So your objective. Oh, that's unfortunate. You should back away from. Okay, so the reason why you don't know for sure Warden's over here, but you should play like Warden is here. So, and then you think of your head, there's possibly 3 people here, and she did a shit ton of damage to you, or you're half health right now. If you're gonna go all in on here, again, you can Petri her and venom her, or venom her, and then like you need to get out. Like I was leading to the 3 people thing is because you're being aggressive when they have numbers advantage or possibly numbers advantage around you, and you're on par with them soul wise for the most part, so you don't have like I can destroy everything. You're not in that mood right now, or you don't have enough items right now to be like that. So when you start Abrams moment, okay, yeah, that's why. Yeah, you went in and she can't do that, being Vyper, and so you have to think of, can I sustain or possibly fight 3 people? And the answer is no, not right now at least. And then so if you're going to be engaged, you could Petri one of them, like I said, at least just in general. You don't have to be as holding of it. Like if you Petried her, she wouldn't have died, but Lash probably would have killed her because she would have probably. Okay, that's fine. Okay, get your souls. Farm this. Yep, you're doing good while the wave catches up. You can't super slide in here, but you kind of can. So if you want to attempt to that, but right now you need to be quick because your waves are fighting. So you need to try to go back to there quicker. No, my ammo. Yeah, you see, you're trying. I know you're trying. Okay, let's go fix the wave.
Where you going, pal?
You could slide. You know, this is a slide moment.
Cries for blood.
And then you want to kill this wave for sure. Okay, get the flag. Get this guy. Okay. So let's go get neutrals, or go get the, like you could, well, not now. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say possibly talk about doing the iron, but then he died, so never mind. This is fine to do. Cool. Hopefully you're watching the warden because you have to be quick because you need to get this wave and get over there as soon as possible. You're gonna probably miss that wave now. Upgraded. Okay. That's a good change. Okay. No, don't go back. You should go to green. No, you need to stay to green. Don't go to this team fight. They don't need you here. So you need to go over here. Maybe Bebop said he was going to get it. I don't know. But this would have been better. Because they clear that just fine without you. And, oh, so now you're leaving, though. Lash is full health. Holiday's low, but there's 3 around him. Now you're going back. Yeah, he's dead. Just back off. There's 4 there. And you use your speed boost. So what's the plan? Just a hair late. Yeah, so be aware when you use it. I don't remember what. Yeah, there's times that I do that shit and I like fuck up. So I mean, I get it. Hopefully you ping and see them. There you go. You ping. Yeah, you should have went to green and took in your neutrals over here. Where basically what Bebop is doing, you should have done that. Bebop did not get the wave, which is why it's just now here. But if you got the wave, this would be applying pressure to this, and then you could take either their camps or take yours. I target the minions first. So during this time, I would whenever they were like landing or once they landed, I actually target the minions to try to keep our minions alive sooner instead of just fighting the walker more. It's kind of I kind of go. You can Petri. Oh, if you're quick enough, Petri that shit. You can save him. But you should leave him now. You shouldn't stay, or jump up and try to Petri and then leave. You can Petri the walker as well, but he got tanked. You need to leave. You saw 2. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, he said he told you. But I try to take your sinners. When are you going back like this? Okay, you're going. Nice. Oh wait, okay, go to Mo, go to Mo, go to Mo. You need to go to Mo. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. You can petri her so she doesn't escape. It's okay to do that if you think you can capitalize. And oh, you did decide to, but you did. If you did it while she was on the ground. Okay, you need to focus on. Oh, we killed Mode. Okay, now you leave. That's unfortunate. Yeah, if you could have. I think if you had petried her on the ground, y'all could have killed her. So that's probably actually surprisingly the thing that I've seen the most so far is with your play, at least, is to thinking of how to use your petri a little more. I know you came to fix this. You lost yellow because of it, but I don't quite know what I would have done differently. Maybe clear the blue wave and then go to yellow. Maybe just stay on yellow and leave blue alone and let someone else fix blue. Like, I don't know what to do on differently. Unless they ask for help on green, you probably should have stayed on blue and keep farming and keep pushing blue. Because see, no one's people like, so like you came over here, but now blue's being pressured again, and nobody's gonna be. Cut from to make the grab and fuck the movement. Yeah, I saw. I mean, you tried. Your heart was in the right place, so you were trying. You were gonna do the thing, but those damn walls stopped you from doing the thing. But on this one, I think I assume someone else is going to show up. Yeah, so I don't know how frequently you look at the mini map while you play. I look at it a lot, especially when I want to go. So I try to pay attention, and you know, MOBAs are similar to like RTSs and shit like that. So I treat little player icon as, you know, a unit, even if it's I can't control them, but I'll at least like ping like blue needs help, or say someone else go blue. Just not at the best at reading it. Yeah. So that was a time like when you started going blue and coming to green, there was there was 3 I thought on green, but there was obviously at least 2. And then when you got to the base, you should have saw the haze clear that wave. So then in your mind, you need to think, is there anybody else that can fix blue? If no one else is there, you should jump off and turn around, because that wave will crash on your walker. So that's how you should try to like look at things. Clear this wave. You need to go. This is a time. Both of these waves right now are pressured. It looks like Lash is going to come blue. So again, if you're thinking like, okay, there's 2 on blue, and then of course there's fight on yellow, between yellow and blue. Green is wide open. You can just push the shit out of this or take the farm, assuming those 2 left, or as long as you play cautiously around that and kind of play like maybe they are, maybe they aren't there. But right now, this should be your priority, not this, because you are the closest one on this lane, and this lane is not possibly being protected. So yeah, Lash is here, and now you see like this is like you see 2 here and Warden there. No one's on green. Wraith might go here. So it looks like now see, because of your choice to do this, Lash and Wraith are now having to rotate over here. Well, Wraith could have joined in this. Wraith is fine, like soul wise, so she could have came over here sooner and helped out with this. Lash could have joined up with this, and Lash has his ultimate, so he has a slam. But since and he's kind of better like in these giant swarms or whatever, if you can't pick off anything, or because he can just get there a little quicker. That's the only reason why. But because you came over here, he is now going over there because he doesn't trust Wraith, or maybe just to get the Warden. I don't know. But regardless, if he could clear this wave, he could have then joined this, and then you could have stayed over here, and Wraith possibly could have came back, and y'all could have fought Warden, or he could have backed off. So that's how you should kind of like look or think. And see, now they're leaving. So you spent the past minute to minute and a half clearing rooftops, but not really getting any neutrals or getting minion waves. So you haven't really done much besides try to roam to the map to try to force these fights. But like with this right here, and now you're probably going up here to you should just leave this. You need to, whenever that happens, you think of like, we could trade for these things. So it's okay to trade a wall. It's not okay, but if you're gonna lose a walker, you should get something out of it. Look at this walker taking damage. You could have stayed here and just destroyed this. You didn't need to run and force yourself into this fight. So running all the way across the map to join isn't something that you should try to do when there's no when you can't get there quickly. Some characters can get there quicker. Viper, unless you have Juggernaut, isn't one of them. Or sorry, just speed. They were not getting jumped on the walker. But I mean, they were already there, kind of there, so it's kind of whatever. Nope. Watch that slam. Okay, you did. So what you can try to do is go forward with her. So since you're point blank, this point blank actually isn't firing because he's too far out of the range. You go forward and bait out the slam, and when he's starting to get up, you jump out. So you want to kind of like go in and out of it for a little more efficiency because you're too far out. Now you leave, and when you leave, if possible, you take their camps. So in Furnace, or one of y'all, so Wraith can do this. Wraith, so like if no one else does it, then you do it. So you can think of it, because all of y'all don't need to rotate this. You take their camps and you deny them. You're now getting yours, which is good. But if you take their souls, or their neutrals, they don't have a way to catch up. So you take yours when it's safe, but you steal the enemies when you can. And whenever you take an objective, such as a Guardian or a Walker, it's really good to steal their stuff along the way. And hopefully you see this Warden here. Warden is hard pushing on this. You don't need to go to yellow. You need to go back on blue and fight that. Y'all just need to kill this Warden. I'm always worried about getting nailed. Well, that's the reason why. So like, just think there's 3 of y'all there. You can kill at least one of them. You don't have to take all of them. You can even just take one of the neutrals and then just leave. So you at least kind of know or aware of some of them. Then you can do that. Did you get escalating because of the ammo or for the resistance? Oh, they are. I was looking at the wrong side. Never mind. The gun resistance is fine. That's scary. You can just petri her and leave. Oh, you messed up. You need to. So whenever you left, you should have went this way. So instead of going we, you should have went we. Damn, I'm low on souls. I need a farm. You're on par with your team. If Lash is chasing, you should go chase on this one. Oh, you are trying to catch up. Okay, that worked out. Just put Venom and you'll kill her.
Good work.
So yeah, so this is helping Bebop. This is fine. Save him if you can. Aw, unlucky. The audio is all messed up now and everything's messed up. One of y'all take the Fortitude, specifically looks like Wraith takes it. So whenever you have, I got escalating for the ammo. It's been swapped for Titanic for me right now. I would only get or recommend getting escalating if you need the bullet resistance. That's the reason why. So they kind of do have some bullet people, which does make sense to a degree. Mainly these 2, and he's not going full. He's still going. So they really have 3 people, so it kind of works. But initially I was looking at your side and I was like, why would you get escalating with the full team of Spirit except for 1 or 2 people? And then I was looking at the wrong. That's why I said never mind. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend getting escalating unless you need the bullet resistance. So y'all just kill these 2 while y'all were over here. When we're talking about like objectives, so I mentioned that before too, a couple times. This is a perfect time that you can ping. I just now realized you have 5 points. Hopefully you use them soon. I don't know when you got that. Hopefully this is a good time. They have 30 seconds. Y'all have numbers advantage. Bebop won't come, but right now you have 5 and Lash has his ult. You should ping the urn or try to. As you get better, you should try to coordinate an objective whenever you have numbers advantage. So this is a time to push Walker, tell them or whatever. You can be like, push Walker, 1 runs urn. So whenever the 3 of y'all were over here, this is a good time for you to pick that, because what that's going to do is that's going to force a decision to be made. They're going to be like, okay, do we defend our Walker or do we fight the urn? So when you have numbers advantage, try to think of ways that you can take advantage of that besides just farming. And the urn, I would say mid boss is too risky right now. but the other one, maybe mid boss is not. If a higher ranks mid boss would not be risky, but the lower ranks, the urn or pushing the walker are both safe. You think you played one walker, but I went back to buy, so I didn't drop his 1k. It would have been okay-ish. I say okay-ish because getting there, like starting that urn is really good. You didn't even spend the 1k. Excuse me. Because I said it would have been a split decision, and now your walker is being pushed. Hopefully Wraith goes back for it. What is she doing? What is she farming? She's sending. She better hurry up. Hopefully. Don't get both. She's getting both. Unlucky. Was a different time then. Yeah. Yeah. Where are you at? So you're fighting 3 up here. You need to back off. Yeah, you did. Okay, cool. Now you get nice. If you, yeah, do that more often. The grab drop whenever you're near enemies. Hot dogging. Smash, smash. So this is fine because you had to come back and fix the wave. So that's okay. Don't super engage. Try to just deny those or secure. Mo is fucking zooming. Holy shit, Mo. I actually still would be scared to engage off of that. Mo is just harassing but not engaging. And you know there's 3 here. You need to buy. So you should try to ping Mo. Mo's underneath. You need to leave to go buy at your shop. This isn't a fight moment.
Hey, this is why the patrons want me.
The grab drop is a lesson I learned the hard way. Yeah, you have to do it quicker. So yeah, you don't need to fight. You need to go buy and then wait, or not wait. Sorry, you need to buy and then like come back or get the neutrals. Shoot. You can shoot. So during that time, shoot the boxes. You're already sliding. You're already there. Just go ahead and shoot. Why are you? Yeah. You know, that's even sometimes like whenever I look at my shit, I'm like, I don't even know why I made these decisions. So it's like whenever you're re-looking things, or even if it's been a day or two, I want to go back for this. So during this one, go to the store, buy, and then come back, because then you can push to this wave. So, and then yeah, that's what you should have done on this one. Because now you're going to come back this way. But imagine a world if you bought and spent your 6k. Now it was 7k, sorry. But yeah, so if you bought your 7 and then came back, you can live in this lane and put, like, yellow is in their face too. So while they're doing the scruffle, you could push this and then pick up the urn and run it. Or you could do this. And then once you get to this part, once you get to like up to this side, if you haven't came across anybody here, you could then rotate to blue. So, and could try or work on being more efficient of your pathing. So you're speeding because you want to get to the fight. Why don't you buy? I know you're locked for slots, but sell something or upgrade something. You can get Vampiric. You can get regen into. You can sell regen for Juggernaut. You can buy stamina, your master stamina. You didn't need to come to this. So, like, rather you being here necessarily didn't really change the odds. At least not that I'm seeing so far. Good to go chasing her.
Everyone with a badge thinks they're hard.
That's what she said. You can choose to put Venom at times, like either on that holiday. You can put Venom on her and then leave her because you have gun. You don't need to all swarm this Billy. Like Bebop said, go mid, or go for the walker. But you can go up here, get this. You can buy at the secret shop, and then go here. Where are you going now? It would have been more efficient to go where they went. Go down that way, or go down the zip line. That's right there. Okay, you're doing good. Slide. Mid boss. Yeah, I see that now. Go down the subway side. A little bit quicker. The souls are killing me in hindsight.
The rejuvenator is descending.
Y'all need to kill him as soon as possible. Oh, he stunned him. Nice punch. Okay, so since he's CC'd and he has no way, you need to get the rejuve ASAP if the enemy is CC'd. So that's a little bit different at times, but he could have easily whacked it, or someone else could have came down and whacked it. So like that warden, if he jumped down, he could have at least stolen one. Wouldn't really have done them too much, but it would have denied your team. So since he was just CC'd, there's nothing wrong with just getting the thingy, securing the rejuve. So you're being aggressive, but you don't have your waves. So while they're clearing the wave, you can go to either side and buy. So right now, I know you're trying to like capitalize it. The subway side and the ropes, yeah, these ones, those ones, and then the other one on the other side. You were right here. You went wee when you could have just went jump up and then down. So there's the zip lines are a little bit quicker than coming looping around when you're like that. Just a tad. But mainly, you're already at the subway entrance. Just take the subway slides. I think you have the biggest soul bag that I've seen, or just highest souls. So yeah, when you have rejuve, you need to decide something, right? You need to force something, not the legacy that I want. I don't recall for sure, but I'm just saying it could possibly be. Here, okay. So like y'all doing, y'all have rejuve. This is a great time to push something, and the urn. So since you were already over here, again, this is honestly, again, when just like split pushing, go over there. You could have just clear the wave. You didn't have to get the second wave. Just clear this wave, pick up the urn, and you can do this. And like I said, you either get a free urn for your entire team with the stat that it gives, or then you can rotate this, or they'll have to fight you. So like you have rejuve, so you can be aggressive on the objectives, and getting both of them or pressuring both of them is a fantastic way to do that. So you're waiting for a push on blue that never came. Yeah, since you don't really like, the 3 or 4 of y'all are just like fucking around underneath the walker. This is a good, if you can catch him, this is great. You can petri him too, like in future. So you can petri her. Just, you don't need to chase them now. You can petri that. That's jump up petri.
You're mine.
Oh, she did it, said, but you could have done it, sir. All right, you don't have the walker. You can go that way. Hope you don't get slammed. So instead of fighting this, it would be more, you do get slammed. Yeah, so instead of fighting this, oh, so he did do the urn, look at that. So instead of fighting this, you should have went up the top, shoot him or whatever that you needed to, or basically just, but really just get up to get your minions. You don't have your minion wave, they need to come. So this thing has too much full health, and trying to just fight it with a resistance isn't smart. What you're going for now, but you took 900 damage, so eventually, you know, things like that hurts, you know. There's a big wave too coming down on yellow. You can petri her to just fight the minions or something. You need a I'm glad they're bickering. And you avoid Bebop, or sorry, Dynamo with his wave slam, because his wave slam sucks. But if you get up there, you can slide up there safely. Show up to Bebop, Ule, and Furnace at the same time, yeah. Everybody else is fucking, this is a time, yeah, this is unfortunately where like it's just what it is with it. So instead of taking your centers, you should take their center. Literally like on the other side of the board right here, like where Wraith is, you should take that center and that neutral first, like we talked about before. So just work on thinking, or work on trying to steal the enemies. So, and you should kill the minions first. They do a lot of damage. I don't believe the center slot machine respawns if the neutrals are there. What do you buy? Buy Vampiric. Stamina. Vampiric. Oh, you did. Nice. Good job. Look, see, you're already there. Collapse on this holiday. Go kill her. Why did that get blocked? If I play like a bitch, I won't die around a bunch of... You just put the eye, bro. It don't matter to me. Yeah, y'all can go. It's like, it's okay to use Petri to run down a person if you can capitalize on it. And since you have 10k advantage of her, activate Vampiric Burst. Just do it. Use Vampiric. So if this happens as you get to higher games, what you do in this scenario, they back off, they don't chase, and then you do mid boss. Like you ping the shit out of them. This is a mid boss moment. They're down 3. You win the game. Like the game ends in like 4 minutes if I remember correctly, but you guarantee your win if you. This is like a mid boss off of this. So it looks like that's kind of where they're going. Maybe no. Furnace maybe. Furnace. I think he wants to. Yes. All right. But he doesn't have anybody. Now he's sad. Now it's sad in Furnace. Now Bebop is here. Okay. Instead of y'all pushing, like, you could have just pushed this wave and then go down here and kill that with him. You're like one of the highest like DPS threshold checks. Just go over there and go down that. Go down. Wee. You ram this. Yeah, that's. I mean, that's what you should do. You just shove it down. They're down one. There's no reason why you don't. And that's like if you parried, you could parry both of them. So just petri the ground. Just petri the ground. As soon as you got off of that, since you have tier 5 petri, just throw that on the ground. And that vampiric, that confirmed cast really is shit. Use speed boost. This is a perfect time for speed boost. Spellbreaker's good. But yeah, during that whole scuffle, if you had petried the ground after you came out, you could have gotten away from the 2 or 3 that were on you, and you could have gotten away from the Guardian. So you would have lived slightly longer, but mainly it would have like broken up a little bit of the clusterfuck that was happening. And then, like I said, so speed, if you were speeding, you'd be able to be a part of this. And then you go that way, that's quicker. So sweep. So keep that in mind, yeah. So that's good. You know, actually, use Petried on them. So she already had Venom on her. I don't know if you can't put Venom if they already have it, but you're doing good for just looking for the like individual ones. That was good. You ignore the Dynamo to go for those two. So that part was good. You haven't used Vampiric once though. So work on getting comfy with that. Just do like 1 or 2 actives at a time. Don't ever, right now, I wouldn't do more than that just till you get better. I mean, but I don't think I've seen this active once. Like I said, I understand too, because I struggle with it too, so. All right, so that was DrBladeSteel. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. And if you want your own game reviewed, go ahead and let me know either in the description or go ahead and join the Discord and reach out that way. Hope you all have a good one.